थे, एक टीचर होने के नाते उनका मशवरा था कि बेहतर है इस दिन को मेरा यूं में पैदाइश न मनाए बल्कि यूं में असातिज़ा मनाए, और असातिज़ा को एक ऐसा मौका दें साल में एक दफ़ा वो अपने किए का पिछले साल की सारी जो भी उनकी कोशिशें रहीं, काविशें रहीं, उसको सोचे और बेहतर बनाने के अंदाज से, क्योंकि टीचर न सिर्फ एक टीचर होता है बल्कि एक तालिबे इल्म भी होता है. So it's a continuous process of learning. We don't stop just कि भाई I'm a teacher, my job is just to teach. At the same time we learn. So keeping that in view, Telangana Science Fair Academy has organized this special session of today. I welcome you all, and it's my privilege and pleasure to have you all. And without wasting further time, I thought utilize this time to listen to our today's guest. Thank you, and I welcome you all. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Sayyid Sultan Mohiuddin, Principal Hazrat Aisha Razi Allah Ta'ala Anha, Girls High School, Kadapa, for briefing about importance of today's event. Over to you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum to all the participants.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Azizur Rahman Sahab and Sirajuddin Sahab. I think my voice is audible.
Audible?
Yes, sir,
Somewhat
audible.
more.
Is
Yeah,
my
Some more.
okay? Sorry, there is a network problem here. Anyway, I would like to convey my thanks to Dr. Azizur Rahman Sahab and Gaukuddin Sahab Madam and Sirajuddin Sahab for having given this opportunity to me to speak a few words about the event today. As the speaker said in the beginning, this is an event which we should felicitate the teachers, and this day is such an important day, and on this occasion I would like to tell a few things about our school, Hazrat Aisha Model School for Girls, only for a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. This school we started in the year 1993 to actually help the workers, the children of the BD workers who are rolling BDs in a colony, which is called a BD colony at the time. So 93 में जब हम स्टार्ट करे स्कूल को, खासकर बीडी वर्कर्स के बच्चों के खातिर हम स्टार्ट करे विथ ओनली LKG वी स्टार्टेड. 60 लड़कियों को हम चुन के ये फैमिली से हमको स्टार्ट करने का एक मौका मिला. तो आज अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह 28 इयर्स के बाद हम जो है जूनियर कॉलेज तक पहुंचे हैं और 1200 लड़कियां यहाँ पे तालीम पा रहे हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. And this happened with the efforts of the teachers. I give the entire credit to the teachers who worked for the past 28 years with us. And ये जो है इदारा और भी इंशाल्लाह तरक्की के रास्ते में चल रहा है, और हम एक छोटी सी एकेडमी भी स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, हजरत आयशा करियर एकेडमी, जिसके तहत जो है हम UPSC और APPSC और दीगर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स के लिए भी हम ट्रेन कर रहे हैं बच्चों को. बस यही छोटी सी तारीफ है, मतलब तारुफ है हमारे इदारे की. I thank again to Dr. Azizur Rahman Sahab for the opportunity given to me. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Now, I would like to invite our eminent guest speaker, Dr. Pridhanikar Mohammad Imran, Associate Professor, Chemistry, Islamia College, Vinayambadi, Vellore District, Tamil Nadu. He is PhD in computational chemistry from Thiruvallur University, Vellore, Tamil Nadu, recipient of Young Scientist Fellowship 2000 TNSCST, presented research paper in American Chemical Society in 2016 at California, USA, published newspaper on analytical and computational technique, including Nature, served as academic expert in different capacity in various colleges and university. Well, I welcome you, sir. Imran, sir, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So if the voice is not clear, please let me know, sir.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
If the voice isn't clear, please let me know, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. At the outset, I would like to thank the Telangana Science Fair Academy and all the members, Dr. Salahuddin and Ghafoor Madam, for giving me this opportunity on this special occasion. So I would like to just, I've been asked to share how I just transferred myself from teaching to research. And in the meanwhile, what are the things that helped me to achieve this? I'd like to share a screen from my PC. Is that possible, sir? I've been given the privilege of sharing the screen. Okay, is my screen audible, visible, sir?
Not so clear so far.
Yes.
Yes, the screen is there. So some kind of Microsoft whiteboard is there. Is that fair, sir? I'll just write and try. So I'm here. I'm going to put today's date. Is that screen okay, sir?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Then I'm set. Okay, first of all, I would like to suggest that I classify the process of going from this teaching to learning from in two steps. So I'll have some explanation followed by some visuals, plus what is most important, how the students of today expect the teachers to perform. So first one is we have to inculcate the habit of reading of our choice. Okay, so this is the only thing that has transferred me fully into what I am today, that I'm able to write very well despite having mother tongue as Urdu and studying on the medium, in the Urdu medium from the beginning. So that's one good advantage, that the Urdu medium let me understand things in Urdu. Urdu में बहुत अच्छा समझ में आता था, तो ये बात उस वक्त समझ में नहीं आ रहे थे. हम लोग समझ रहे थे कि इंग्लिश मीडियम में पढ़ने से लोग बहुत ऊंची पोजीशन पर पहुंच जाएंगे. ऐसी बात नहीं है. तो यही वजह है कि मैं यहाँ पे चंद स्टूडेंट्स जो है तमिल में भी समझाता हूँ. जो हमारे तमिलनाडु है, इसलिए जो है उस लैंग्वेज में भी मुझको थोड़ा एक्सपर्टीज हासिल करना पड़ा, क्योंकि जब तक हम लोग उनके अंडरस्टैंडिंग लैंग्वेज में नहीं समझा पाते, उस वक्त जो है उनको वो बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आता. तो रीडिंग ऑफ आवर चॉइस मीन्स, फॉर एग्जांपल, आई जस्ट टेल वन थिंग. A book, for example, very much inspired book I have read is a Brief History of Time. If I like this, by Stephen Hawking. So that was there. So when I read it, I saw that a huge world is ahead of us for exploring the things. Now, in this context, I would like to tell you that while attending a meeting of UGC and CSIR, they just told us that we are only producing graduates, or what a very good term they used, churning. What is the use of churning out graduates? And when we went for a DST project in New Delhi, they're asking me, you produce 2,000 graduates per day, per year. What is the use of that? Are they competent enough to face this competitive world? What are the steps that you are taking? तब मुझे एहसास हुआ कि हम लोग रूटीन टीचिंग से जो है कुछ फायदा नहीं है। इसके लिए ये लोग सजेस्ट करें कि एक 6 months और 3 months सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स कुछ ऐसा चलाई जाए, सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स। तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हम लोगों ने देखा कि चंद हफ्तों पहले TFSA ने एक वर्कशॉप कंडक्ट किया था, बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल था। तो उसी को सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स के हिसाब से भी वो लोग ला रहे हैं। तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड स्टेप बिकॉज UGC, which is the prime body of controlling the educational pattern in the entire India, is trying to bring out something which makes the students more of a professional. That was the thing that I read. So for this, I took the support of some lectures too. For example, one of the most beautiful thing I found was in the technology, entertainment, and design. I'll show you the screen there itself. Here you can see that. Where is it? Here it is. So this is a very authentic, very beautiful site, which has, I can just type TED.com and go there. You can find various subjects there. And suppose if I click my subject chemistry here, I am just taken to so many subjects like the galactic volume and a planet, incredible chemistry, powering a smartphone. This is a very incredible thing. So you can see that the lectures are very limited, just about for 13 minutes, 4 minutes, and you can see here some 5 minutes. But these are crisp, precisely referred topics that that can change the way we have our outlook towards that. Now, why I just took this was most of the students that I found, were not able to understand it. So in this part of the reading, and second part is that part of the teaching science, I came across a few things that I want to highlight. Teaching science. So this I would classify into two or three, and we need a very good observation. अच्छी तरह से ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए या मुआयना जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं. तो observation, in our labs we have observation about. While doing PhD, I noted down so many things, and I found that the observation is very, very useful. So in this observation, we must do something to increase the curiosity of the students. Students are not curious, very curious there. For example, while I'm teaching chemistry, there was one reaction in which iron reacts with oxygen, and this process, is called as rusting. Zang pakalana jise hum kehte hain. So this is called as rusting. One of the student asked, sir, we are having hemoglobin, and the hemoglobin contains iron. So suppose if we inhale oxygen, the oxygen binds to this iron, then shall we call it as rusting? क्या हमारे जिस्म में जो hemoglobin है, जो ऑक्सीजन लेता है, उसको भी जंग का equivalent कह सकते हैं? Can we say that it is equivalent? He said, surprised that he was having such a good question, and we must encourage asking the question. So it is actually a kind of oxidation process, and most of the oxidation process are not very useful for the human body. Human bodies, later I came to know. For that, you have to refer to certain things in and around you and see how this observation, small observations in life will help you understand wise questions. The next part that I had to every time tell about them is the application or its significance. Nikola Tesla, I think you know Nikola Tesla. इसके बारे में बहुत फेमस है कि जो है टेस्ला कॉइल और more than 300 inventions इसके हैं. जब उसका inventions खत्म हुआ तो उसने कहा कि everything that remains to be discovered or remains to be invented has been invented. जो कुछ डिस्कवर करना है, जो कुछ इन्वेंट करना है, सब हो चुका है. अब कुछ नहीं है बाकी. तो in that case, something application part is very important. What you call it as a novel. Now for wherever, whatever industry you go, you know, there is, for example, let me just take the case of the dye industry, where they make colors for dyeing into the clothes. Some of the students go there and join there, and then come back to us and ask us, "Sir, can you give us a suggestion for increasing the fastness of the dye, fastness and duration?" So we have to just look into the chemical structure of that and find some data. So like the application part, you know, it just deviates. This has resulted in the formation of, for example, one of the thing is how we can apply this biochemistry, and then we have this biomechanics. In the biomechanics, what is being taught is what is happened to the biological system when a human being is about to perform mechanically. Like for example, before they start running, अगर किसी रनिंग रेस में जाना है तो उनको किस तरह से बैठना चाहिए, कौन से पोजीशन में बैठ सकते हैं तो पहले पहुंच सकते हैं, तो वो सब जो है बायोमैकेनिक्स में आता है. तो इसी तरह से जो है बायोमैकेनिक्स में रनिंग रेसेस जो होते हैं, आपने देखा होगा कि हमेशा जो है वो क्लॉक एंटी क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में ये दौड़ा जाता है. इन दिस डायरेक्शन, दे डोंट गो इन दिस डायरेक्शन, अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में नहीं जाते. तो इसलिए कि एंटी क्लॉकवाइज जाने से जो है इसमें ब्लड पंपिंग, यानी कि एंटी क्लॉकवाइज रन करने से जो है सेंट्रीफ्यूगल फोर्स की वजह से ब्लड इज मोर पंप्ड टुवर्ड्स द हार्ट. जबकि आप क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन में दौड़ेंगे तो more blood is pumped away from the heart. So such type of studies, that now this is important called as a multidisciplinary or class application. Now for pure sciences, you don't have any good application in this world, because like what I said, Nikola Tesla has said that everything that remains to be invented has been invented. You have to find out a way to for new things. The third part that I have often found is that we have to embark ourselves on discovering nature. So many things are still not clear. So in this way, how much our creator has created things, and हम लोग हमेशा यही देखते हैं कि किसी एक स्पेसिफिक जगह आने के मस्जिद या कहीं बैठकर जिक्र करना है, जिक्र होता है. वैसा बात नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है. तो for example, now if you look at the mechanism, how the nature has provided things, like on this example, or how something is. The other day I learned that, you know, for example, lungs are getting infected very easily by the COVID. So I found that, you know, if the lungs were having a smaller surface area, okay, surface area मतलब उसका रुब्बा, जो सतही रुब्बा जो कहते हैं, so they are having a surface area about 300 times that of our skin. जो स्किन का सरफेस एरिया आता है उससे कई 300 गुना ज्यादा होता है, यानी कि उसको मोड़ के यानी कि इसको कुछ वैक्यूम्स के शक्ल में कंप्रेस करके. तो द मोर सरफेस एरिया इट हैज, द मोर इट इज एबल टू ऑब्जर्व द ऑक्सीजन. तो अगर सिर्फ उसको एक बलून जैसा बना देता तो एक स्मोकिंग में जो है वो एक इन्फेक्शन में जो है वो ब्लास्ट होकर हमको मतलब जो है डिसेबल कर देता. तो that is having almost a compacted thing in life. So that is marvelous thing created by. So this kind of concept, you know, it tells you to consider how the surface area is helpful in devising things. devising new things. For example, now suppose if you want to make एक और कहने का अंदाज भी है कि एक सवाल मैंने इसमें देखा था जब साइंस के बाद जो है CSIR एग्जाम में, तो उसमें ये बोला था कि चाक मतलब व्हील्स जो है, why are the wheels circular in nature? So he had so many options, but I just thought it was easily able to roll on a surface, but it's not the answer. But the right answer later I found that एक पैरामीटर अगर आपको एक लेंथ दे दिया, फॉर एग्जांपल 3 सेंटीमीटर का एक थ्रेड दे दें और आपसे ये कहा जाए कि इसको आप डिफरेंट शेप्स में बनाएं, डिफरेंट शेप्स, फॉर एग्जांपल ट्रायंगल or the rectangle or something like hexagon or something like for example circle, you'll find that this particular that is the surface area has got a minimum surface area. सरफेस एरिया जो है इसका बहुत कम होता है, क्योंकि सरफेस एरिया बहुत कम होता है तो इस वजह से इसकी फ्रिक्शन बहुत कम होती है. Friction is less and therefore it rolls easily. I think it's not clear. So if you have a triangle also, it doesn't matter, it will also roll, but it will provide more because it has got more surface area, it will provide more friction. Therefore, if there is more friction, there will be more heat. And if there is more heat, there will be less productivity and more loss of energy. And if you have loss of energy, the performance and the efficiency will get decreased. So this gave me a concept that how the present day science and the present day people are expecting us, not just the routine finishing of the syllabus and just the routine things like getting a degree. It doesn't actually help. So in short, it should be something like multidisciplinary. Nowadays, we see that many people are very crazy after this particular word, information technology. In fact, any information that you associate with this subject will be the information technology. Like for example, you just look at the periodic table. Okay, I'll just export a picture of a periodic table here from. And say how much this effort have gone into the production of this. You see here. तो जितने भी elements हैं वो यहाँ पर आ चुके हैं. For example, you can see hydrogen there, and you can see the carbon there, and then you can see this boron, all those things there. So it was a discovery. Mentally, what Mendel did was collected the things in a very organized manner. So I shall say it as an organized manner. Okay, and then it became something what we call as a database. Database ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ इंजीनियर्स को चाहिए या सिर्फ जो है कंप्यूटर पढ़ने वालों को चाहिए. डेटाबेस हर एक आदमी के लिए होता है कि जैसा कि जो पीरियोडिक टेबल में जो है जितने भी एलिमेंट्स कहाँ कहाँ पाए जाते हैं ये सबका डिस्क्रिप्शन इसमें देकर जो है उसको उसने बनाया था. उसके बाद वो दे वांटेड टू अकाउंट फॉर द प्रॉपर्टी. ये गैसेस क्यों है, ये लिक्विड क्यों है, ये माया मतलब जो है सॉलिड क्यों है बोल के कहता. तो इसी सिलसिले में मैं एक और चीज भी इसमें यहाँ पे बताना चाहूँगा कि ये जो हमारा पुराना कॉन्सेप्ट था उसको हम अपडेट भी करना चाहिए. यानी कि ये जो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू बी वेरी टफ ऑन यू, बट आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग दैट हाउ बैक वी आर नाउ. So you can see that here you can see that here something like up, down, top, and bottom. So in our school days, we just studied something called as electron, proton, and neutron. Okay, these are the three things we have often come across. But now there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 8 here, and then 8 down there. So there are about 16 plus one field there called as the Higgs field there. This one is the Higgs field there. So 16 particles are there now. We studied only 3, and now there are about 16. So how they are accounting is that if you have up quark plus down quark, ये जो है आपको प्रोटॉन देता है. तो एडवांस हो गए, लोग अपडेट हो गए हैं. अगर हम नई बुक्स फॉलो करते रहें तो इट इज लाइक a kind of injustice to our students. And most of the times people argue that what is not in syllabus you are not supposed to taught it, but I just tell my students what is ahead of them. आगे क्या है, क्या कुछ नहीं देख सकते, मतलब क्या कुछ कर सकते हैं. तो ये नए अपडेशन करने का बहुत जरूरी रहता है. तो डेटाबेस पे ही मैं इधर आऊंगा कि डेटाबेस बहुत जरूरी है. तो डेटाबेस ये नहीं कि सिर्फ कुछ साइंटिफिक या कुछ टेक्निकल चाहिए, बल्कि इसको कई और इसमें देखा जा सकता है. फॉर एग्जांपल एक फोटोग्राफी मैं आपके यहाँ पे और बताऊंगा कि किस तरह से जो है एक छोटी सी चीज को हम लोग अपने स्टूडेंट्स के इसमें जो है जहन में ये बिठा सकते हैं कि डेटाबेस से आप बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. इट इज एक स्टूडेंट को ये बता दिया जाए कि जो है एक प्रोजेक्ट जैसा दे दिया जाए, स्कूल बस को दिया जा सकते हैं कि साइज ऑफ सर्टेन प्लैनेट्स कुछ कैलकुलेटेड, साइज के हिसाब से जो है जो सन, मरकुरी, वीनस, अर्थ, मार्स, जुपिटर है, इनके साइज के हिसाब से जो है ये ड्राइंग किया जाए तो देखा जाए कि वीनस जो है बहुत ही छोटा होता है और अर्थ की पोजीशन इसमें इतनी होती है कि अगर इस पे 300 Earths if you accommodate it becomes a sun. So this is not very, should I say, I have this thing also that when want to tell the students, we have got so many things called as the experimental research, right? Can you see this? I think just paste it here. I'll just come back to this in a few minutes. So ये इंस्पायर करने के लिए इंस्पायर करने के लिए या इनिशिएट करने के लिए ये काफी है कि कुछ साइजेस दिए जाए और उसको जो है इनको ग्राफ्स की शक्ल में पेश किया जाए. देखिए प्रेजेंट इट इन टर्म्स ऑफ द ग्राफ्स. हमेशा अक्सर मैंने देखा है कि जो भी रिजल्ट हम लोग प्रोड्यूस करते हैं तो रेफरीज जो हमारे आर्टिकल्स या कुछ करते हैं वो लोग जो है they ask us to present in terms of the graphs, whatever result it is. So there are a lot of ways the graph can be submitted. So very recently I can say that I just found a very beautiful graph. I'm just going to add that. There is one more graph there. Hi. Okay, I'll see this. So graphs हमेशा हम लोग XYZ फेस में देखे जाता है. तो वही contribution by water in the human body एज के हिसाब से जो है fetus में 90% होता है, which is 90%, and then 80%, and then 70%. So it goes on like this, and you become old, it becomes 50%. This is a kind of analysis that they have taken from the blood, found the percentage of this. So it's a very easier study for biochemistry students. They can take boys from the age of 10, 20, 30, and then analyze the blood properties and just draw it. And proportionately, there are several programs available on the web, and even including the Google Play Store where you can just write. So this kind of presentation clearly suggests how you can represent a particular thing. Not only this may be very outdated, this may be a very simple one, but I suggest that this is a beginning. ये जो है शुरुआत होती है. तो अक्सर मैंने रिसर्च में देखा होता है कि फॉर एग्जांपल हमारे पास अगर यहाँ पे कुछ कॉमर्स से या इसके टीचर्स हो तो मैं देखे स्टडी related to confidence of job or job satisfaction. of primary school teachers. Primary school teachers. ओके, तो इसमें जो है इनको ये जो है क्वेश्चनर में की शक्ल में आता है, तो इसे प्राइमरी स्कूल टीचर्स को देके जो है एक पीएचडी हो जाती है। तो एक बहुत सिंपल होती है, तो ये लोग बहुत सारे लोग कॉमर्स में एक किया करते हैं। तो इनिशियली ये जो है फर्स्ट वेलूर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में होता है, तो नेक्स्ट कैंडिडेट आया तो उसको जो है तिरुपति डिस्ट्रिक्ट दे देते हैं। ऐसा ही जो है अगर दूसरा आया तो हीरो डिस्ट्रिक्ट को दे देते हैं। ऐसा डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में एक एक पीएचडी होता है। तो अगेन this is a kind of database that just suggests what amount of database can be useful. So if there a conclusion will be at the end, you know, whether they are satisfied or not satisfied. But if they can do this kind of research, I found that in science also we can have these two types of research. I usually classify that into two types of research. One is the experimental research. The experimental research that requires the pure, should I say, setting up of the experiments, and then second one is collecting data, whether it is from the experiment or from previous studies. Okay, previous, no, we just call it as the semi-empirical. You have a word, this one, semi-empirical. For example, you know, I can say that you have a database, action of drug. Action of drug is आप ले लीजिए, तो how much drug is active on a particular receptor or a particular body. So they tested on about 100 patients. 100 patients. So I have seen this in a kind of quantitative study. This you call it as the quantitative study. In this particular quantitative study, they see it. Now, if the 70%, you know, becomes success, the drug is considered successful, right? So it necessarily, that means, you know, 30%, you know, 30% or they may die or they may be unsuccessful. 30% is unsuccessful, but still you got 70% and it is brought into the market, and it goes like this. So likewise, we have this probability. Like for example, I take some 10 compounds I take, and 10 compounds I prepared, and our team prepared 10 compounds. In the 10 compounds, you know, we have some organic matter, okay, and the organic matter, and I found that this organic matter has a particular base. Particular base means, for example, a kind of ring like this, ring subject like this, nitrogen or pyrrole. Then I say that after a particular type of study, about 90% of these things are successful, 10% are failure. Suppose, for example, if I take OLED screen, OLED means organic light emitting diode. This is our mobile phone screen. Okay, mobile phone screen. So the material that we are using is an organic light emitting diode. Is a material, a kind of chemical. What happens is most of the people, suppose if 1,000 persons buy a particular OLED screen, the probability is, you know, there may be about 100 persons mobile phone will have a very damaged screen or something malfunctioning of the screen. Therefore, you'll have 10% failure will be that. 10% failure will be there. So if 10% failure is there, it is still considered as successful because you have got a 90% here. So that is a kind of more statistical study. In the case of vaccine also, you can see there is statistical study also, but more than that, you have a study that is based on scientific mechanism. So slowly, what I do is, you know, if I just directly go into the drug action of drug on a particular receptor, if I go like that, student just run away. उनको इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं आता, जो ये बहुत टफ है ऐसे मत करना। तो इसके लिए स्लोली जो है वी स्टार्ट डूइंग फ्रॉम, आई स्टार्ट टेलिंग देम अबाउट कलेक्टिंग ये पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल्स। फॉर एग्जांपल बायोटिन एक मॉलिक्यूल है, तो इसका स्ट्रक्चर अगर कुछ है तो इसमें जो है यहाँ पे कुछ डेरिवेटिव होता है तो उसे स्लोली चेंज करके मॉडलिंग किया जाता है, मॉडलिंग यूजिंग कंप्यूटर्स, मॉडलिंग यूजिंग कंप्यूटर्स किया जाता है। तो ये बहुत फास्ट प्रोसेस है आजकल जो है, मॉडलिंग की वजह से टाइम रिड्यूस होता है। पहले जब वैक्सीन आना था तो कई साल गुजर जाते थे, अब जो वैक्सीन 6 मंथ्स में आ गया, मगर लोग अभी इतने पीछे हैं कि वो बिलीव ही नहीं करते कि उस पुराने रेफरेंस भी दिए करते हैं। दे जस्ट रिकॉर्ड दैट अर्लियर डेज इट टुक सो मच टाइम फॉर प्रिपरेशन ऑफ वैक्सीन, दिस इज नॉट एट ऑल a vaccine, this is some water or something like that. But it's not like that. They just model it and then just they prepare it to that. So slowly I just after reading so many things and just prepared a plan how to involve the students, they're telling things around them. And for that, even I took support of some small questions, like for example, the one I told you, why the tires are round, and then another CSR question, important science question, that अगर चिड़िया किसी पावर केबल पर बैठती है तो उसको शॉक क्यों नहीं होता? Why doesn't a bird get an electric shock when it sits on the wire? But most people say that its legs are insulated, but it's not that. It sits on only one wire. It sits on only one wire. The problem occurs. I mean, the problem should occur only if the circuit is closed. That means if it places its leg here, one leg here and another leg here, then the circuit is getting closed and the current flows through it, and therefore it gets a shock. So तो छोटे छोटे चीजों को समझा कर ही जो है स्टूडेंट्स को आगे ले जा सकता है। तो इस सिलसिले में जो है सम लिटरेचर सर्वे के लिए लिटरेचर जो है पिछले मौके पर क्या क्या किया गया है, यानी कि what have they done in such situations. So literature survey also forms part of a collection of data. But very important thing is you have to due credit, यानी कि रेफरेंस देना चाहिए। अभी हम लोग देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे मैसेजेस आते हैं, किसी डॉक्टर का मैसेज आता है, किसी जो खुद को कुछ ना कुछ कहके जो है इस मैसेज को तो एक साइकोलॉजिकल स्टडी में मैंने पढ़ा टेड लेक्चर में कि जो है people have got tendency to accept false news very quickly. नेगेटिव न्यूज जो है बहुत क्विक वो एक्सेप्ट करते हैं करके एक लेक्चर में भी मैंने देखा, इसमें साइकोलॉजिकल रिलेटेड लेक्चर भी बहुत सारे हैं। तो वो देखकर भी जो है हमें देख सकते हैं कि किस तरह से जो है एक सर्वे करते हैं तो उसका प्रॉपर क्रेडिट चाहिए। सपोज इफ आई थिंक आई सेंड मटेरियल यस्टरडे to Gafur madam, telling you to distribute how it's not very tough. It just says simple 2-line things, and I have just been able to give some references there. I think I have that also, but I don't think I'll have time to go to this. But you can just have it later in the season. Okay, so then after getting this literature survey, I have seen most of the students hiding it from others. एक ये नॉलेज जो है अगर किसी को पास नहीं किया जाए तो बढ़ता ही नहीं। मुझे इतना नॉलेज है, मैं ये सिर्फ रखूंगा, मुझे खुद ही ये मालूम है, मैं किसी को नहीं बोलूंगा unless it is a classified work like doing for PhD or MPhil or research, or you want to publish something, no? Or if you have promised that you will not pass on that information to others, you should not hide it. The more you give, the more you keep on learning that. So this also fact, I found from many students that this is one thing. So in that sense, we come across everyone as unique persons, somebody is instituted. तो चंद साल पहले मैंने एक केमिस्ट्री क्लास में एक स्टूडेंट देखा था, तो मैंने एक ऐसा डिवाइस किया था कि फॉर एग्जांपल he was having a mobile phone, a very ordinary mobile phone without any touch screen, and he devised a particular thing, software in that particular using that JavaScript, that whenever a person gets an electric shock, okay, अगर किसी को इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक आता है तो जो है एक मैसेज ऑटोमेटिकली इसके सेव्ड नंबर को चला जाता है। सपोज इफ somebody is reading up a poll and gets a shot, the message immediately goes to the number that is saved, and they can come and save the person. So initially, when this boy told in the class that this is the thing, everyone laughed. This nowhere connected with chemistry. It's not at all connected. But I said, what is that? You have to perform in the interdisciplinary manner. Electrons are very much associated with chemistry. So you can classify them, you can apply them, and then you can see how it can be modified and how you can. So आजकल जो है मैं देखा कि TBI नाम के कुछ टेक्नोलॉजी बिजनेस इंक्यूबेशन, बहुत सारे यूनिवर्सिटीज में जो है इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स आ गए हैं। इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स आ गए हैं अभी जो है सारे हमारे स्टेट के पूरे कॉलेजेस को इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिया गया है कि आप ऐसा सेंटर कायम करें जिसमें आप बच्चों से कुछ आइडियाज लें और जो है उसको कुछ फिजिकल शक्ल दें, या अगर वो कुछ प्रॉब्लम के साथ आए उनको कुछ चाहिए तो आप जो है आपके एक्सपर्टीज के हिसाब से जो है आप उनको सोल्यूशन दिया करें। But I find that if we become the copycats of the syllabus and just do the routine teaching, we never learn that. So we have to update ourselves into that manner. So for that, we can always see that teaching can be. I mean that people will always say something or other about this is that. So I'm just going to skip that and just read it here. The experimental research is about designing or replicating a phenomena whose variables are manipulated. So about variables manipulation, I think we have done several speeches for these teachers, and this is what our mentor Dr. Fazia Azhar has been telling us. Earlier I was just aware of that things, but I was not able to find out the problem where we are lagging. So he used to often tell me that variables and constants are very important. So I've been associated with him since the year 2005, and that kind of learning opened my eyes, and you can see you'll have so many other things on that particular subject later. Then we have this non-experimental research. This is also known as observational study. I told you, it focuses on the analysis of phenomena in its natural constant. As such, the researcher does not intervene directly, but limits their involvement to measuring the variables for the study. And for example, to study the effect of the use of certain chemical substances in particular population group, and consider some example again. So quantitative, qualitative study, several types of research are there. I'm just limiting to this qualitative and experimental or non-experimental, because most of us teachers will not have the facility for going to the experimental research. And in a few more slides, I'm just going to show you what type of initial studies you can be giving to students. How graphs have helped me. For example, I just shown this. I'll just go to, okay, this one. As a study of this is a presentation of the shapes of the earth. We can ask every student to observe them. This has been a problem with our community, that we just look towards the sky only when it is when we need to look for the crescent in the month of Ramzan or Bakrid, and we just forget the other times of the moon. So this is a kind of, this also we call it as a graph, and this gives a structure of how beautifully in the 12 months the moon is keeping changing. So there were times, our persons, for example, in the only there are Muslim scientists who just by looking at the sky were able to tell the direction and the month of that particular season. So we have left that. So this kind of assignment can also be given. And then another thing is this: most of us are not always aware of the atmosphere. You can see that is given in miles. How the different atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, there several layers are there. They can be given an assignment into this, and asked to submit a kind of graphical substance like this. Another thing is, just very recently I found this. Nowadays we are having so many mobile phones. This is one of the work presented by one fellow from Saudi Arabia, Habib, has taken the pictures of the same. You can see the sun setting is not in the same position, that it keeps on changing. So I think you can see it. Here it is. It is in the month of January, February, March, April. This kind of observation and presentation in the pictorial format, we will help the student evaluate. I have seen that they do a small work though, but in the later stages, it develops them into a very productive manner. They're able to present many research there. So not only the graph should be in a very one particular time. Then we have this for very recent graph that studies. So for this kind of this has a person has measured a noise in frequency and 25 to 2000 frequency or some measurement. So I'm going to show you how this has been measured. We are having nowadays mobile phones, right? So in the mobile phones, and I'm just going to show you that there is a toolbox that called physics toolbox sensors high. It is in the Play Store. It's capable of measuring so many things like properties of all the sensors there. Once you install it, you can see here what are the properties that you can see. Just a mobile phone, but it can measure so many things. Like for example, you can see linear accelerometer, gyroscope, implementor, protractor, sound meter, tone detector, generator, oscilloscope. This is very important. Light meter, magnetism, like barometer, the GPS in combination. GPS is very essential part of our life nowadays, based on theory of relativity, combination methods. Some games are also there. These are the things that in one single app is also free of cost. But I haven't seen any student going and taking up this. But here is what I see some work done by a particular students. Yeah, using that a sensor, it has installed here. This was a student, the school student working. It has installed how a GPS is now available. Okay, reach यानी कि बियर जिसको हम इंग्लिश में कहते हैं बियर. Okay, बियर के एक ऐसा बियर या कुछ स्काई एनिमल था वो. I think it's not given there. So it tied the GPS on its neck and found that it was crossing in this particular direction. On several months, after several months, it reached from the North Pole to the other part of the Greenland area. It's a very small work, just having sensors, and look at the time it took from July to March. So it was done by students by just tying a GPS meter to its neck, some very small amount, and it represents beautifully a graph now where it is. Now you can spot by just looking into the Google Maps. Lot of apps are there. But that is why I tell you that we have to update our knowledge. So lot of so how it has crossed, and this is a kind of graph. We don't necessarily need to have the graph in that particular like XYZ axis. So another work is there. Kind of CO2 graph is there. So that using those sensors, some sensors are available nowadays. Physics people and chemistry people, it's both level. So they can test the amount of carbon dioxide, CO2 emission. Okay, what the students can do is, from the silencers of several two-wheelers, they can just measure this noise based and then relate it, and even measure the have a setup of sensors. A lot of sensors are there. The physics teacher can find out from the shops, and even many of them are available online. Just measure them and draw a graph of that. It's a beautiful work, kind of, and just it can be done region wise, from one region to another region, and that's one of the beautiful work there. And then I have this work also. Is a color of the sky in different days. They have done it. Just this, they measured it by using another app. Here it is. I think, yeah, here it is. Colorimeter. Right? The other day, I think it just cost about 35 rupees. And the other day, we just, we went see how Madam was telling about colorimetry, and it's a very beautiful demonstration. So you have some apps like color analysis, lab test, and colorimeter also. It's just 35. Look at what it can do. It's an excellent app, and it can. Some people have published a paper also with this app. Right? You can see this. This is a very good reference in a very good Springer journal. They just published it using this app and found out. So I suggest that students can take up this work and measure the color in terms of the exact shades. We will not be able to differentiate between this one and this one. For us, it will be sky blue. For us, it will be dark, as it will be dark blue. But the this apparatus, that is the mobile phone camera, they can take up. It can take up all the shades, and then here is another graph that represents the Flyway probe, but just it's not there, but it was installed in that particular market. And then again, I'm going to show the simple graph of how biological study was done. There is a separate lens available for this. If that can be accommodated in the mobile phone, they can just use this macro lens to study the surface of this area. But this is more advanced, but still they have found out what happens in a very person with weak immunity and how the regeneration is there. If there is no regeneration of the skin, it goes like that. Here it is an injury, it is cut, and then the active stem cells are there. And so this is also a kind of graph there. So in the several such kind of apps, there are also, once you visit it, initially it becomes very tough. शुरू में थोड़ा मुश्किल सा होता है, जो इसके बाद अगर आप डालें तो इसकी equivalent suggestion भी इधर दिया जाता है. For example, you can see a spectral analysis. So this is also able to do it. So likewise, if you go down, you can see 1 or 2 suggestions. The website is also so devised that it is able to sense what you're going to, what you're looking for, and then a lot of apps, including those one for the the biological measurements like heartbeat. That is also there in the most boys. Such kind of studies can also be there, but clean observation and then writing of the database will help you to the. So here is that the paper that has been published there. Here it is, the colorimeter. How you can do? You can use artificial colors, and then the free version. What you can do? How much sampling rate? So many things are there. Here another one I'm just going to use. This is the magnetic field measurement is also done by that particular physics toolbox out there. So about 20 properties are there. We can just change take one property and have variables like so many things. Like for example, here if you have some materials, you can measure its magnetism, you can measure its temperature and different meter, hygrometer, water absorbing capacity. So many things can be done and put into a database like this. Okay. So I just have my last slide there. Just to concern about the graphs. In the end, what happens is, we just should not be getting manipulation. So here it is shown that, we have the JavaScript there. JavaScript is a computer language. So it's put about 9 planets, and then there are about so many days there because there is a JavaScript. So this kind of thing has to be avoided. Most of the time, the student do some manipulation. वो जो फेमस मिसाल जो है जिसकी मिसाल में आप तो जानते होंगे, तो एक मेंढक को लिया जाता है और उसकी एक टांग काट दी जाती है और उसको आवाज देते हैं तो वो जंप करता है. उसकी दूसरी टांग काट दी जाती है, फिर उसको आवाज देते हैं तो फिर जंप करता है, और तीसरी टांग काट देते हैं फिर भी जंप करता है. एक पाँव से इस तरह से जंप करके चला है. जब चारों टांगे उसकी कट जाती हैं तो जितनी भी आवाज दो उसको डराओ, वो जंप नहीं कर पाता. तो कंक्लूजन क्या देते हैं कि मेंढक जो है सुन नहीं पा रहा है। जब 4 पाँव से काट दिए जाएं तो मेरे के कान जो है डिसेबल हो जाते हैं, सुन नहीं पा रहा है। तो दैट काइंड ऑफ कंक्लूजन इज रॉन्ग conclusion. When you remove the legs, it is not able to hear properly. So this has to be avoided very well. So I have given all my basic experience there, that autism. That I will have one last advice here, is that we have to keep ourselves with what is most important thing called as information communication technology, and then keep updating them. Reading or listening is very essential. Most of the time what happens is we forget what we write. अगर भूल जाते हैं तो भूल जाने दो। तो इसीलिए जो है मैं क्या करता कि एक blog open किया था. For example, here it is my blog there. So I have read this book called as Endurance by Ian Space. एक साल जो है स्कॉट केली बन के अमेरिकन एस्ट्रोनॉट ने इसका किया था, तो वो बुक बहुत अच्छा लिखा उसमें। तो इसके बारे में एक छोटा छोटा रिव्यू लिखा जो है, ये मेरा वेबसाइट है, इसमें जो है मैं पोस्ट कर देता हूँ, ताकि जो है जिन लोगों को फुल पढ़ने की वक्त नहीं रहता, जो they can just read the short script and they find interesting, they can go back to that, and then you can see that I got my publications here in Nature and all this videos. The student section is there. I post these things and ask the students every time. You give students in media format, they go there or very quickly there. So all the materials just I'm getting there. Then I have the things connected with computational chemistry, and then every time I update it, I read some book, I just write a review of this. Like for example, things remote in 4 dimension. It's a very interesting thing. They extract things. Unless we write, we're not going to learn. Whether it is mistakenly or not. What's this, sir?
Sir, what could you repeat the name of that book?
This one?
You are telling about, yeah.
This one, I think.
Atoms and Space.
Website or what, Marasima?
Sir, I'm asking about book, sir. Book name. Is it book or website, sir?
Book. It's a book. That's what I'm telling, that we have to read.
The book name is Atoms in Space.
No. The book name is Endurance.
Endurance. Okay.
Book name is Endurance. बहुत सिंपल इंग्लिश में लिखा गया है इसमें, Endurance. स्कॉट केली। तो कितनी तकलीफ वो लोग उठाते हैं स्पेस में जाने के लिए, उसके बारे में लिखा है। तो इसी तरह जो है और एक बुक भी जो है लिमिटलेस बोल गया है। तो समटाइम्स इट इंस्पायर्स अ लॉट। हम लोगों में देखता हूँ कि हमेशा इंस्पिरेशन एक आदमी के लाइफ गुजारने के लिए हमारे पास वक्त नहीं है। तो दिस मैन 40 years he spent life in Scott Kelly जो है 40 years he spent training, and 2 years he had cancer, and despite that he overcame he overcame that disease and then went to space, spent there for 1 year, and that talks volumes about that. So we are here simply sitting and everything, and just this is another book by Limitless by Tim Pig. It also accounts for the difficulties. So I just keep 1 page, 2 page per day. It's more than enough. Whatever I find, I just write. And this is about about Viktor Frankl. He has suffered a lot in the hands of the Nazis. It's very brutal. So such books, when you say 2 or 3 things about these things to the students, they get very well inspired by that. I am inspired only by this book called as Jim Al-Khalili's book, Life on the Edge, Contamination. This is a man, he is from Iraq, and he has written very beautiful things about how life can be, life is physical things plus consciousness. तो उसके बारे में बहुत अच्छा जिम अल-खलील के कई बुक्स हैं। तो ये लोग जो है they talk so many things which we have in our religion, very close to in our most of the books, but they present it very beautiful way. And in fact, I just want every one of us to present well, because they say that even animals know what will happen to their owner. but because they don't uh, talk, that they don't able to wish and they don't able to express, they are not at all valued. So unless we express, we will not be valued. That's what my suggestion for all the teachers is, that the mobile phone is there. We read only unrelated things. I just want every teacher to read things that these people spend lifetime spending and writing the books there. They've got, so there is a book called, I think, this is very, I haven't read this, Water by Philip Ball. It's a very book. He has written a book, this book, I read it. What can you say about water in 300 pages? It's beautiful. Simply, they have written so many things about water. 300 pages and almost 150 references. They spend a lifetime. And that is a kind of study we need to tell something. There's a huge database, yes. That this kind of, once you read book, they give often references there. You can just simply go there. So it is available. Well, Kindle edition is there also, but you can read there also. So I think I just get inspired by these TED lectures also. So I'll end my speech here. If you have to ask anything, I'll just sum up that I have submitted two things. Teaching in science will require curiosity, and curiosity, have to incite curiosity and ask the student to observe. And then we have to always explain the significance. Whenever we read any equation, anything, the first thing the student should understand is significance in the present context. And then start discovering things in the nature. And the second thing is about the research. Start from the basic research, very basic. Even if it is repeated, let them do it and then let them present it. So that's how I am here at this particular stage and still continue research. Even though I don't have, in our town, we don't have proper experimental lab facilities, everything. So I just took the computer, I purchased my own PC and I purchased my own software. In fact, during my PhD, I was requiring one software from US called as a Natural Bond Alter. Dr. Khazi Sahab was there. I can never forget him. I just wrote him that I need a software. It cost about 6,000 to 10,000 rupees in those days, in the year 2009, I think. Without any fuss or without anything, he just sent me that software. I was able to finish up my work. So the thing is, he's so kind. He's so kind, and we just keep on working. Things settle down in our place. And if you stop, it simply stops there itself. So I think I'll wind up my speech here. And if you have any questions or anything, you are always welcome. Can I stop now?
Thank you so much, sir, for your excellent experience, which you shared with us today. Now I would like to invite participants. If you have any queries, you can ask. Participants, if you have any queries, you can ask.
Assalamu alaikum, Imran sir. It's Ghafoor, madam. Sir, someone is asking about your website or blog actually. So if you share it, it will be good.
Yeah, it is here.
And thank you very much, sir. Really, it's an awesome presentation. I really like that software you were using. It's so nice presentations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. I think Samreen ma'am, you can call Sadia ma'am for.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
I like to invite Ms. Sadia Samreen, Executive Member of Telangana Science Fair Academy, for vote of thanks. Sadia ma'am, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. On behalf of TSFA, I, Sadia Samreen, Executive Member of TSFA, extend my gratitude to our guest speaker, Dr. Muhammad Imran, our Chief Patron, President, and other core body members, and most importantly, obviously, our teachers, for taking their valuable time from their busy schedule and attending the seminar. I would also like to extend my gratitude towards Hazrat Aisha Raziallahu Ta'ala Girls High School for helping us in arranging the seminar. Thank you once again, Dr. Imran, for accepting our invitation on a short notice and sharing your thoughts. Hopefully, we had a good opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will be going to encourage us in our future, inshallah. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Ghafoor ma'am and Aziz sir and Samreen ma'am for giving me this opportunity to share, to give the vote of thanks. And most of all, I just want to end my vote of thanks with this, I want to dedicate one share to all our teachers. जिनके किरदार से आती हो सदाकत की महक, जिनके किरदार से आती हो सदाकत की महक, इनकी तदरीस से पत्थर भी पिघल सकते हैं. Thank you.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah, subhanallah. With this, we conclude our program here. Thank you everyone for joining with us in Teachers' Day celebration. Take care.
Thank you very much, Panandar.
Shall I end the session now? Thank you, one and all.
Yes, we can end now. Yeah.
Thank you once again, one and all. Special thanks to Imran sir.
Thank you.
मैं लीव हो सकती हूँ शायद से.